Hey guys, it's Bryony. So it is the 30th of December 2016 and I was hoping that I would be able to do a period vlog for today's video because it was actually due on Tuesday. However, my period still isn't here and I think I'm on cycle day 32 now. My period is rarely ever this late, but I've been having like mild to moderate cramping for like the last couple of days. Nothing too serious, but enough that I'm thinking, well, why hasn't it started? Because last month it was late as well. I had a 30 day cycle, I think, which is longer than I would usually have. I usually have it early in 28 days since I went vegan. But before my cycle last month, I wasn't strictly vegan. I had had like some cheese and some meat. Whereas this cycle, I've been a bit better. I did have a little bit of meat, but I really tried to avoid having any sort of dairy because I think that's what sets off my cramps. And especially the last couple of weeks I've been really like stringent with it, but it's still not here. And today's video is a bit different because I'm actually got quite bad PMS today, and I realised I've never vlogged a day when I'm dealing with like PMS or premenstrual symptoms. So maybe I would do that, and then hopefully my next video, which should be on Tuesday, I will actually have had my period by then, because otherwise it'll be very, very odd. I've never had a period last that long, a cycle last that long. 32 days is plausible, but longer than that I haven't had that before, so yeah. Basically, when I've got PMS, I don't tend to get moody. I don't tend to notice that I'm emotionally quite unstable or that I tend to get mood swings, but I get really, really tired and a bit heady, a bit dizzy, no matter how much water I drink. Just really blur, basically. Today's one of those days, which is really annoying because I had a whole list of things I wanted to do. Hang on, let me grab my phone here, look at my tasks I had for the day. Why won't you open? So I'd wanted to go and collect a new form from somewhere local, and I also wanted to create a new pattern for a cloth pad because my youngest female cousin has just started her cycles, and she has some cloth pads that I gave her, but they're sort of some of my generic and I get sick as well, but they're sort of some of my like generic pad styles. So I thought I'd make one with her, and she's coming down on New Year's Day. Oh my god, I've got a frog in my throat this morning. And she got a sewing machine for Christmas, so I thought it'd be quite a nice project to do with her. But the pattern can sometimes be a pain to draw, so I figured I'd do that first. I wanted to put away the clothes that are that have been hanging out to dry in my living room. I wanted to tidy the house a bit and watch the Grand Tour. Probably the only thing of all those things I could get done today is watching the Grand Tour, which is like the new Top Gear for those of you who don't watch that stuff. I love cars, I always have. But yeah, I feel really tired and exhausted, and could really do with a walk, but I haven't got the energy to do that. I did message my mum, who I'm really close to, and ask her if she had anything on today, but she feels a bit blur as well. But it's just frustrating these days, you know, because I've been a lot better since I got over my ME. And I'm just coming into the living room now. See, I had this whole plan for the day. I did at least manage to get the dishwasher on, but like the house isn't too bad, but it could do with being a bit more tidied up. I really need to water the tree as well. It's drooping a bit. But yeah, you can see some of like Ube's toy and Wasey's stuff here. I think there was also, yeah, needs a bit more tidying in here. But the main thing for me is that my guests who have been staying with me recently, they're actually away for a week. She's staying with a friend of hers, so I've got the week to kind of get the house in order to myself. And I always like to clean everything. I got a new vacuum cleaner for Christmas. I was really excited about that. I feel it's like such a sad day when you're an adult and you're excited to vacuum the house. But it was a cordless vacuum cleaner, and you can get into all the little crevices, which is really nice when you've had a cord one before. So the floor at least is spotless, but the rest of the house could have a bit of work. I did at least take off some of the tops off the drying rack. But the main thing for me with PMS, as I said before, it's fatigue, it's a lack of appetite, and it's the dizziness. If I stand up too quickly, the room does kind of spin. I feel kind of hot. I did open the window to get some fresh air in here, but it is also quite cold today, so I don't want to get too cold, because otherwise they'll lose all the heating in the house and that's expensive. But yeah, so hopefully I will manage to get some stuff done, but it is a bit of a pain. I'm cramping a bit too, although I have been trying out. Let me see if I've got it over here. Right, so there's a new brand that I've been trying out. It's called femna.eu, and there's a little 10% off coupon as well, I think. I will be doing a review on this, but I'm trying them out at the moment. There's an Easy Flow oil that you basically rub on your belly. If I can take this off with one hand, this might be quite interesting. So it's got like a roller, so you can just roll it directly onto your belly. And then this one says Easy Flow. Oh, a bit tilted. And then there's another one here that is Loosen Up, and this one you rub on like your wrists, and the other one you rub on your belly. There's a warming salt scrub you can put in the bath, and they also had some teas. This one's for heavy periods and this one for cramps as well. Now I don't like drinking tea, so I did soak in the bath with the other one last night, and it was very relaxing, although I then did have to shower down the whole area because there were lots of tea leaves in there. But I don't know if it's helped. I'll wait to see when my period comes, but at the moment just not feeling great. I did set my alarm to wake up at 9:30, so I woke up kind of decently early to do all my stuff, but then obviously I couldn't do it, which is very frustrating. So at the moment it is 1:15. Oh, I just don't feel great, so I'll see if I feel better later. It's 4:45 now, and my mum has just left. She came, I sent her a message saying I wasn't feeling well and she wasn't feeling great too, but she felt a bit better this afternoon. And I asked her if she could come over and possibly help me out with a few things. Just in terms of, might sound weird, but putting my clothes away and tidying up my kitchen. Just two jobs that I really wanted to do, and you know when you're feeling a bit sick and you can't do them, and then all day when you feel really grotty, it's just on your mind that I haven't cleaned the kitchen, I haven't put the clothes away. It just sits there and it doesn't help you feel any better. So she was really kind and helped me do that, and we also went on a walk and posted some letters that needed doing. And now I feel much better, actually. And ironically, I'm really bad at eating lunch, and it's primarily because I always cook in the evening, always cook dinner, but then I just never have the energy to do lunch the next day, or I think, oh, if I've got to cook lunch, I'm going to have no pots and pans for dinner. So what I try to get into the habit of doing is cooking extra dinner and then eating that for lunch the next day. And of course, yesterday, let me just put this light on in my spare room. Yesterday I cooked soup for lunch, and I deliberately made extra so I could have it for lunch today as well. And then of course I felt really nauseous and I didn't want to eat that. And actually I had something for lunch and I still felt a bit sick afterwards, which is quite odd for me. But anyway, I feel like my kitchen is a bit tight. It probably doesn't look like it right now, there's all the stuff around, but I did at least put the clothes away, and I think the kitchen is moderately tidier. So yeah, I always feel worse in the morning than I do in the afternoon with my PMS. It's just kind of like a personal thing. Hang on, let me put you, how can I put you down? Okay, there we go. So yeah, I always feel like worse in the morning whenever I'm having a bad day for PMS than I would in the afternoon. But today was just really weird, and I still haven't got my period. It still hasn't turned up. So what day? Today is cycle day 32. So if I got my period today, I'd have had a 31-day cycle. So tomorrow, it must come tomorrow. I've never had a cycle longer than 32 days, but I guess it's the first time for everything. I have kind of eased up on the cramping though, so I'm not cramping too much, which I guess is good. So there's that. Dinner, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. I'm going to have that soup now because I'm really hungry, and I think I'm just going to spend the rest of the day relaxing. But now I've got everything done, I also feel a lot better as well. And I also got some big jobs that I wanted to get done out the way too. So yeah, this was just kind of, it wasn't really a vlog with this video, it was more sort of me getting my thoughts across to you when I'm having a PMS day. PMS affects everyone in different ways. So some people who get really big mood swings will feel really exhausted as well, will get cramps. I certainly get cramps too, and just feel generally a bit blah. Really, it's the most technical term I can think of to describe it. It's just blurness. And if you notice that you feel that way before your period as well, just know that it is perfectly normal. And taking things, sometimes supplements like a multivit can help. I find magnesium helps a lot for me in terms of keeping my energy levels up, and I always have to take it anyway because I'm a bit magnesium deficient. Vitamin D3 can help too. Today over here was really foggy and the clouds are really low. It's really dark as well, so that sometimes affects like how I feel. I get a bit of SAD, I think, seasonal infection disorder, something like that, which basically means I feel a bit bleh whenever the weather's not too good. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it useful or helpful in some way, and I will hopefully see you on Tuesday with a period vlog. Bye guys. Oh, one more thing. I currently have a sale on at the moment on my website, which is always linked down below, preciousstars.net. I always get asked to say when I have a discount code on because I don't do them that often. There's a 20% coupon code. If you go onto the Facebook page down below, you will find the coupon code there, and it expires tomorrow on New Year's Eve. So you better be quick if you want to use that. But I just thought I'd say it on here in case any of you were hoping to buy from me when there was a code out.